He's just outfield. Then your captain wants you to come back, and all of a sudden you've got to get your skates on, and you're in trouble, big trouble.
It was a late decision though, that second run. I think he thought it was one. There were quite a few sort of nice, simple ones before that.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you've got to hustle. Mention the state of the grounds, how big they are, particularly Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Very big, wide. So you've got to look for those extra runs. And they're batting first, and the dew factor. The Dream 11 champion fans. Well, group of loyal Dream 11 fantasy players sitting at home, enjoying it from your favourite lounger, sofa, getting out of the chair, cutting loose as ever.
I don't know about them, Danny. There should have been a camera on you while you were saying that.
Rums.
Yeah, done exceptionally well here, the spinners for KKR. They brought it back nicely. Mumbai Indians. First 8 overs, 83 for 1. Important thing is, only the 2 wickets. Setting the game up nicely for that powerhouse middle order.
Little top edge, but a 50 for Rohit Sharma. Hasn't had too many, so he'll value this one. 7 in the last 2-3 seasons, but a very well played innings. Those pull shots were just stunning. 105 for 2.
Hardik Pandya with pads on. There'll no doubt be Pollard with his pads on as well. Krunal's got the pads on too. Multiple batsmen padded up. And India last to score at close to 11 and in the last where they're setting this up for in the hope that they can reproduce Deep Dasgupta and JP Dumini, that sort of form.
Wait for the last 5 overs to score at 11. After that kind of start, 105 in 12, I would seriously be thinking India or Pollard at this point in time and just see if you can actually go till 220.
क्योंकि इन सभी
Just angling in and straightening off the surface. Lovely.
He's been wonderful. Even in the first game, got out early, but not this time around. Held by KKR, holding a bit. Fed him where he wants to be fed. What an innings this has been for Rohit Sharma. Wicket.
Is maybe looking that still top of off in this over. Tighter line, not giving that width, but this of length.
Now, Sandeep Warrior's strength is he goes wide of the stumps and then bowls that outswinger. Was very close to that blue line in the first spell of his as well. He goes wide of the crease, gets that away movement. And the problem is he hasn't got that away movement consistently enough to settle down on one line as such.
Better line. That is better. And the previous one, I think, was a knuckleball that went wrong. But that sort of, at least for the moment, and that length has to change as you go deep ball that went wrong 2 balls ago. Third man up as well. Fine leg up. No pin. Over the boundary ropes quite often so far today. Some lovely stroke play from Rohit and Surya Kumar Yadav. We've seen with innings that teams can come back strong with their bowling. Couple of runs to end the over. 13 gone, 115 for 2.
Send the yummiest cakes from IGP.com, India ki gifting site.
To know that guys can pull it back in the, I suppose, the last third of the innings. We've seen the complexion of innings and games change like that. Kuldeep's final over. Kuldeep Yadav. That sounded good, it looks good, and it's gone again from Rohit. Heat.
Yeah, he's found his mojo as the captain. Pounces on that short one. 67th 6 of the tournament already. Timed to perfection, did Rohit. Certainly been on song tonight.
That look on Kuldeep's face. He knows it. The moment it hit the bat, he knew it. It's got to be long and high, 84 meters.
Does he go googly? Because you could think this is a matchup, isn't it? When we talk matchup to the batsman, it's usually described as a good matchup. Does Kuldeep conquer that or try with going the other way to Rohit?
I was a little surprised that someone like Rohit, 280 in the strike rate. Now from a bowler's perspective, how difficult it is, Bish, to come back after 5-6 months into a high-pressure game. How difficult it is for a bowler.
Spin or pace, difficult for most guys. There are some guys who can click back in quicker than others, but I would think for Kuldeep, rhythm, so incredibly important, and even if you've had, let's say, a camp, you can get through some reps in the nets 20, significantly different against these great players.
Yeah, Bish, just coming back to your point about matchups, he's certainly identified this moment in time. 14th over, last over for Kuldeep Yadav. Has targeted him. So he knows what to expect. Execution has been phenomenal from Rohit Sharma.
And also, the mind that the bowler bowling to you hasn't had a good last year or so. You want to put that pressure back on him. Rohit knows him really well. Spent a lot of time playing for India. Look at that last 6. Those dancing shoes on. Beautiful from Rohit. Downtown.
15 off the over. 1 delivery left.
wants to just get over with the score of 4 overs. The last ball, tried a quicker one.
To keep it away from Saurabh Tiwari, leg side hoiks. 132 for 2, 14 gone.
दुनिया भर से आए हैं ये पकड़ पकड़ के फ्लाई।
ये क्या दुनिया भर के बिजनेस वाले? क्यों? चिंटू ने व्हाइट हैट जूनियर पे कोडिंग सीखा, ऐप बनाया, उसके ऐप पे इन्वेस्ट करने। किसने?
Child in the world will now learn coding online and make their own apps. Book a free coding class on whitehatjunior.com today.
Coaching staff in 2018, Bish. Didn't get to play many. Always taking care of the external families as well, always bringing them along. Obviously, we know this tournament circumstances are a little bit different. But we've always looked out for each other. I think that has paid a lot of success. Change of bowler now. Shiv Cummins, just the one over.
Pat Cummins. I think it's his second coming at KKR. He was there in 2015, but big acquisition. First over, what didn't go as he planned. UK needs to come back strong. Mid-on and mid-off up. And cut at that length would go back down the ground.
Yeah, keeps the field up, the straight field. Looking ball back of a length, but doesn't get the bounce across the left-hander. Saurabh Tiwari up to the task. Doesn't get all of it, but finds the gap. Great start to the over for Mumbai Indians.
Rolls foot towards leg side and have a go at it.
He's hit that magnificently. Welcome back to the IPL, Patrick Cup.
Oh, that's a great shot, isn't it? It did open up his front foot, but hit that with a straightish bat.
And that's really good from Saurabh Tiwari. Very sensible indeed.
Look at that technique. Holds the pose. Shows the confidence of the man. 5 meters. I know it's a big boundary.
There's never been a doubt with his talent, Saurabh Tiwari. At times you might question his commitment in terms of off the field, his fitness regime, and everything. Talented cricketer.
Man has been pushed back down the ground and gone to long on. And so you're talking about Saurabh.
A long ball. Well, 5 more to go after this.
That is so good. Just one, but the ability to control that, and because the short fine leg is up, that's why he played it.
Yeah, you spoke about the firepower. Pandya brothers, Pollard. We have these two doing an amazing job for MI. Great start to the over here. Feel that this is a great platform to get that 200 plus.
Surprised at the men to come sitting cool and not walking about, stretching, swinging their bat. Should be a couple, and surprised at that because you're coming in a situation where you are expected, Deep and JP, to just go straight away. So I would have thought you'd want to be standing, you'd want to be walking, but I batted at 10 and 11.
Well, you think of characters like Pollard. He's done this so many times over and over again. Backs his ability. But Valapur,
begging for a batting pen as they do in baseball. 147 for 2.
Mumbai Indians 147 for 2.
Yeah, talking about
चली गई।
everyone feels so proud.
Bajrangi Bhaijaan. Watch this movie now.
Meant to be 100% of the players been out for 5-6 months. It's not going to be easy coming here playing the first game. Doesn't really matter how many, Jim, but once you play the first game after a long time, you feel those lactic acid in your muscle. Recovery time is a tad bit longer. And that's where you need what you mentioned, the batsman to come after this to pull a muscle or get a niggle or something doing that.
Pulled it back well since his first. That's got height on it. I don't think it's got the power to cross the boundary. No, it hasn't. And a welcome wicket for Naram.
Well, that's a big wicket, a good one. Saurav Tiwari was looking good, looking dangerous, struck cover. The knuckleball will slow off the pitch, was early playing that shot, Saurav Tiwari, paying for it.
Yeah, not getting hold of that one. So feel that he played his part in this innings. So he departs for 21 of 13. MI 147 for 3.
Time for the Sia Tyres strategic timeout.
Are you a virgin? Relevant? It is, Your Honor. Are you willing to answer this question? In camera कर सकते हैं.
मैंने कुछ गलत नहीं किया. मैं ओपन कोर्ट में आंसर करूंगी.
Big. Watch this movie now streaming on Hotstar.
Mumbai Indians batting first today. Asked to do so by Dinesh Karthik. The cock went early. Shibam Mabi on his getting the breakthrough. But it was a lovely partnership between Surya Kumar Yadav and Rohit Sharma. Ship of 90, filled with glorious shots.
I mentioned before, so pleasing on the eye, these two. Technically correct. That pull shot of Rohit Sharma, spectacular to watch. Unfortunately, the demise of Surya Kumar. That was an important breakthrough for KKR. Pulled it back somewhat. Rohit Sharma on his merry way. He's found some good rhythm. Use of feet. Saurav Tiwari came in and played a nice little cameo. 21 of 13. Played some exquisite shots. Just seeing the fall of his wicket. So, in a good position, Mumbai. And they capitalise.
What is the acceptable score based on where they are of the innings? Or was it 94 after 10?
Yeah, I think from that position, you're probably looking at a bare minimum of 200. I think that psychological sort of aspect to it, knowing as an opposition, you're having to score 200 plus. There's always that factor. In the position that they are, you go further than that.
End of the Sia Tyres strategic timeout.
Yeah, I was talking about how 200 seems to be a bare minimum. That's about 10 runs and over from here on in. With the power that Mumbai has, one would think that it would be
at least a couple. Gotta run two there. Seriously, you have to know. I'm not being facetious. That has to be two.
I think I heard something in the lines of take it easy, let's warm it up or something. That's something that Rohit was saying to Hardik. And looking at that wicket, right, but in early to that shot. Good catch in the end for Cummins. First major contribution for KKR.
who's KKR's most important spinner? Is it Kuldeep or is it Sunil Narine? Give you a little feeder on that. In history, who's been the season leader for this outfit that's won this championship twice?
That was quick. 95 clicks an hour. It's pretty tight, isn't it? More than 20,000 people voted for that. 45% to Kuldeep, 55 to Sunil Narine.
I would have thought it would have been more for Sunil Narine. Gone, excellent over.
Opposition is scoring over 9 and over is sensational. Just wonder though they wanted to play out Sunil Narine a little bit there.
Certainly think that.
Yeah, with a bit of royalty, yeah. Hopper, the Hall of Famer, Lisa Stryker. Got it too high on the bat though. Loves playing the pull shot, that was too high on the bat.
And he keep going. Entertain us.
Right, Hardik. Oh, they've given up. Time and Hardik's quicker, so there's always going to be a bit of stress when they're running those quicks really well. 9.24. They've got to get that to 10 and over. Target 200 from here. JP was saying a little while back, maybe even more.
I just reckon he was at the hustle right at the last bit and realised, what's wrong with here? Yeah, cruising, and then, oh! Now if you got going in the first place, Skip, I know you might be tired.
And they'll get an extra run too. Now, Pat Cummins is going to look at the umpire, saying, hang on, did the batsman move too far outside leg stump and then play for the wide? But it was way too far anyway. This little while ago, the Fit India dialogue, the Prime Minister is leading that, interacting with people like...
And dissect the fielders out there in the deep.
Look, I'm sure people have told him it's not your fault, and he said, put that price tag away, because everybody's going to be talking about it. But sometimes you just want to justify it, don't you? None for 39. They left him 3 up. And he finds the gap again. I think that's an even better shot because he's just swiveled into the shot. And umpire wants to know if it's gone on the full here. Sensationally timed.
Holy whippage. Gotta love this. And has it gone all the way? No, little half volley. And be happy.
That is it worth bowling Yorkers. Change your field, bring your deep square leg up, take mid on, mid off, bring them back onto the...
For Yorkers. Birdman has now heard your lease, going back there. What does he do here? We go short again, a little bluff. Yeah, good old Australian, Lisa. Love a short one.
See, this is bat versus ball. This is have a fast bowler. I'll keep reminding you of that. On the Fit India dialogue, 24th of September, by the way, 11:30 in the morning. It's just a call for everyone, anytime, anywhere. Don't worry about the equipment. Just try and start to get fitter. 24th September, 11:30, Fit India dialogue. Meanwhile, here in Abu Dhabi, last 4.5 overs, 56. Now, bear in mind, one of those, Neil Narayan, he's got into that shot as well, and he's cleared the boundary for 6. This is extraordinary hitting, and I think he's set himself up. It's none for 49 for Cummins, 167 for 3.
Watch this movie now streaming on Hotstar.
मेरे चैनल को तब तक सब्सक्राइब कीजिए
At 9.82, there's a maiden over in there and a one-run over. Right, will Andre Russell get to bowl an over here? Pat Cummins has gone for 49 in his 3. Big ask of Mavi here. Well, the umpire's got to have some signal. What's he looking for?
I reckon he's just figuring out whether to call it a no ball. Did it land on the pitch?
Whatever it is, it's a shocker. Right, that is. It's a capital S. Mavi's got a real job. Yeah, well, go on with that, Lisa. A lot of pressure on this bowling fraternity to finish out here.
Nice playing against KKR. Does Rohit Sharma. He's on 73. Not a lot of timing on that, but in the gap they've come back.
I'm just looking and thinking what Lisa touched on. Trying to get it full. Get it full and ask him to hit down the ground and set the field according low. There's 3 things sticking in the ground can disappear. Precious time here for KKR. First game in this tournament. In 9 at the moment.
Now it's great to see also Owen Morgan, England captain, running over, speaking to Marvy, a young bowler, for him to get KKR, trying to get some momentum back to them before they go into bat.
I'm actually not sure he's timing it too well, but he's still hitting it long. But this is not good for KKR.
Well, again, short. Rohit Sharma has just enjoyed playing this shot tonight. He's not necessarily rocking back or going back deep in his crease. He's actually in the crease. He's getting all his weight into that shot. Has just enjoyed playing this shot tonight. He's not necessarily rocking back or going back deep in his crease. He's actually, his front foot's coming out, but he's playing it from the crease. He's getting all his weight into that shot.
In front of square, almost like he's waiting for you, young fellow. If you do not get it right, you're going to go the journey.
Yeah, that's a long journey the ball's got to make it. 10 and over, 201, 12 and over, 206.
Just enjoyed playing these shots.
What does young Mavi do here? 2 balls, 7 runs. Big pressure on him. Maybe he's got to bowl 2 more. I think he's called wide because I think the batsman started to move very late. Has he bowled it there because the batsman is moving, in which case it will be a harsh call?
It's tough. It is wide. And it did keep going away from the batter. You can understand he's trying to get it away from them. Trying to get it away from the hitting arc, which is massive at the moment.
Wide B. That was seriously wide, but the batsman is moving. So how wide are you allowed to go?
Well, I like the strategy. Took a lot of pace off it. But it was so wide off the pitch again. It was actually off the post ball here. Pressure on, yeah. Should be a couple. No, they don't. Fascinating to see.
Turned by whom? It's not Rohit Sharma who's batting 80 of 53 balls who turned the 2 down. He wanted to come back. I think that ball is called wide. Good call from Fish at the back, and you, Danny, as well. It was too far wide. It was almost off the pitch.
Well, maybe Hardik Pandya, he wants the strike. His strike rate is 100. Altro's super striker of the match.
Always been worried when people want the strike so badly that they refuse a second. Mind of this over. Now ball, I didn't get a single. So much effort from the bowler, so much power from the batsman, and a little single results.
It was Will Bolt, 122 kilometres. I think the issue has been even for Pat Cummins when they've bowled that short of a length delivery. It hasn't, it's just sat up. It's probably hip height. Just got to get it a little bit.
Having been here for a few years and looked
Oh.
at the surface, it does do that. At night.
And gone indeed. Didn't quite come out the middle.
रोहित शर्मा ने अपनी विकेट गंवा दी.
The ball, but he's doing enough catching in the deep there. But it's the end of a really.
For Mumbai Indians to lose their captain. My request is everyone to please subscribe my channel. If you want to watch all the live session of this IPL season, you have to subscribe my channel, please.